Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be GuMiho and ShoWTimE from the finals of Homestory Cup number 20. I didn't realize there was a new Homestory Cup, but apparently it was a very excellent, and this is the finals. No Zerg, just a PvT. So on Oceanborn, top left, it's going to be GuMiho, and in the bottom right, it's going to be ShoWTimE, two of the best players from the European region. Alright, so Samicron requested that I cast a game from this playoffs. So let's go ahead and see how ShoWTimE here is going to handle GuMiho, especially because Terran players are pretty much favored in TVP these days. So let's go ahead and see how the wall handles it. And just blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot, nothing weird yet. Got ourselves a Reaper expand timing here from GuMiho, but maybe he will not make a Reaper, maybe he will make a Marine. So, let's see. Alright, what's the play going to be about here today, y'all? ShoWTimE, what are we going to do here on Oceanborn? There's going to be Marines, there's going to be Marauders, there's going to be Liberators and tanks and all sorts of great stuff here today. So it is going to be a Reaper. Holy cannoli. So yeah, Reaper expand based on that gas timing. He didn't have to, but that's probably what he was going to do. So Reaper name as submitted by Matthew. It's going to be Rupp. It's the name of his 11-year-old, 3.5-pound Chihuahua who just got 10 teeth pulled so he could use a win. Also, like most Chihuahuas, he is a little bleep. Yeah, Chihuahuas are really high energy, kind of aggressive dogs that are tiny. Kind of a weird combination. Why do you have to get 10 teeth pulled? That sounds terrible. Like, I feel bad for that Chihuahua. Anyway, this is Rupp. Go get him, Rupp. Let's see if we can get a probe kill against ShoWTimE, which is definitely a tall order today. What do we got? What do we got? The answer is Adept getting a first hit off. That's never a good thing. Trying to... Ooh, good micro. Trying to avoid taking another hit here from that Adept. It's 3 hits to go down. Twilight Council opening here from ShoWTimE. Could be Blink, could be Resonating Glaives as an interesting option here too. Just posted the cheese comp last week. So if you're interested in seeing what's going on with the cheese comp, then by all means, go ahead and check it out. Cheese comp 107, I believe it was. We had a Resonating Glaive build against Terran. That was kind of interesting. So check that out. Also some GM cheese out there from Probe Scout. We got some high Masters cheese from Character, some really creative stuff out there. It's one of the better cheese comps I posted, I feel like, in a while. So be sure to hit that up. And thanks for being here for GuMiho versus ShoWTimE as well. So moving out, he's now Rupp has a little Hellion buddy with a flamethrower. A Chihuahua totally would make friends with a flamethrower, with somebody with a flamethrower, right? Right. So it's going to be Blink on the option here from ShoWTimE. Concussive Shell early here from GuMiho. Wow. First upgrade off the Tech Lab is Concussive Shell. It's not like a, Concussive Shell rush or anything, but it's definitely Marauder count heavy. Interesting. I do like it against Stalkers because, Stalkers are all about the mobility, and Concussive Shell slows those boys down quite a bit. So interested to see how that's going to work out for the Concussive Shell plays. Second base rolling for both players. A Viking out, maybe to deal with a War Prism. I like that quite a bit here too. So yeah, Hellion Reaper going to try to do something against the early Adepts, but it's mostly Stalkers here, and Hellion Reaper kind of sucks against Stalker, and by kind of I mean a lot. A lot. So, he unloads. There we go. Unloads. Here we go. Marauders coming in. Concussive Shell slow, and Blink's not done yet. The mobility on these Stalkers not very good. Suddenly, 2 Stalkers have gone down. The Reaper is getting hit. Oh, he's still alive. He makes it in the main base. Another Stalker dies. What an incredible timing attack here from GuMiho. This is nuts. Reaper does die. Rupp goes down, but he goes down doing what he loves, which is murder. 3 probes die. How do we look here? 1 Marauder, 1 Marine, 1 Reaper, 3 Hellions for 6 Stalkers. That was definitely in favor of GuMiho there. Resources lost down here, 1450 to 500. GuMiho has lost like 3x fewer. I'm not sure if the math works out there, but man. Incredible play there. That was fantastic. Now Blink's done. Hold on. Did he just snipe the medevac? So he's chasing the medevac down with like 3 Stalkers. I don't feel like this should be able to do a lot, but medevac has taken... Oh, War Prism up here. Reinforcing Stalkers show up. And they're able to snipe the medevac. Alrighty then. And then a Marauder dies and another Marauder dies. And the siege tank is there, so we pack up and get out. Excellent. Excellent, excellent play here from ShoWTimE. Picking off those Marauders. Now it's closer, right? Now it's 1,000 to 1,600. Excellent. So ShoWTimE starting to pull back in even here. Stim's on the way from GuMiho. It seems weird to see Stim come in after Blink. But, alright. I mean, after Blink. After Concussive Shell. We just blinked into the main. That's where my brain was. But a siege tank, great position with Marines protecting it. So you can't just blink on top of that tank and take it down. Good job by GuMiho. Positioning very, very well here. And everybody's very mobile. So moving down to the natural base here is fine as well. ShoWTimE taking a 3rd base behind this. And what's the follow-up? Oh, never mind. Tank does get picked off there before it can even siege up. Medevac. No. Pulled back just enough. ShoWTimE wants to take down this bunker, but the repair is good. A lot of SCVs pulled off the line for this repair. They are going to save the bunker quite easily, but man, 5 SCVs go down there. ShoWTimE poking away with these Blink Stalkers, looking good doing it. Robotics Bay coming up from ShoWTimE on the follow-up. Probably some Colossus, right? Marine count is hefty now. The Marauders are largely gone. There are 2 of them. Okay, we're not done with those, though. Another Marauder's in production. Yeah, if you're going to go Concussive Shell first, might as well make the Marauder count fairly heavy against a Protoss for sure. So, Concussive Shell is done. Stim is done. And we got ourselves... Combat Shield done. Almost working on being done as well. Here it is working on being done. So what's the play? What's the play here? I don't know. But hey, did you know there is a weekly podcast with myself and Somicron where we talk about StarCraft 2 tournaments and Warhammer shenanigans. Going through the Horus Heresy right now, the Warhammer universe. If that's interesting to you, check it out. Twitch.tv/Somicron. Also, YouTube.com/@Somicron. The VODs show up there as well if you want to YouTube for our discussions and our potting. Also, check out FalconPaladin.store. We got merch out there for StarCrafty fans. I don't know about that engagement. Not great from ShoWTimE. Trying to buy time, though, right? It is going to be Colossus. It is going to be Extended Thermal Lance. And recalling out at the cost of a single Stalker. Not ideal. 9 probes died because of a little drop down this way. Let's take a look at that. Just here at the 3rd. Okay, Zealots respond. They don't have charge yet, so it's hard for them to do great. Stalkers inside the main base with the recall shut that down. So the recall is partially to retreat from these guys and partially to rebuff this drop from getting into the main base. All right, man. Not a giant army from GuMiho, but I like it. I like keeping the Protoss just, you know, under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Under pressure. 3rd base coming in now from GuMiho. 4th base, Marine says over here. No. How about down here? Maybe a 4th base there from ShoWTimE. Might make sense for him. Additional racks being produced here. How many racks are we getting? 1, 2 racks with a... Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought that was a double armory. I was like, are we mech transitioning? Look, of all the players in the world to go mech against Protoss, GuMiho's the one. So forgive me for thinking that was a double armory play. 4th base, yeah, down here to the south. Hallucinated probe scouts? Okay, that's hilarious. Hallucinated probe scouting. I don't know that I've ever seen this in all of my 10 years of casting StarCraft, man. That's fun. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but it's definitely fun. So 2 Colossus out, 3 Colossus on the way. Extended Thermal Lance is done. And what are we looking at here, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be a 3 Colossus against a fairly Marauder tank-heavy comp. I don't know. Like, 3 Colossus is kind of awesome, but usually if it's more Marine-heavy composition from the Terran player. This is 1,000,000,000% gonna be more Marauders and tanks. So GuMiho moves out, and ShoWTimE moves into the natural base. Unloads some charge lots in here, causes some problems. The natural base is now problematic. The main base is probably gonna get some more stuff warped into. Might as well. Dude, the response here, not particularly great. It's not. Again, the Viking is here to go ahead and completely shut down the War Prism, and it does, but trying to get inside the main base again. No! Dead medevac, full medevac, dead. Widow Mines dropped here inside the 4th base of ShoWTimE. 9 SCVs go down. Zealots are still alive here inside the main base, ladies and gentlemen. They have killed a ton of SCVs. 2 kills on that one, 1 kill on that one. I guess there's more SCV killing down this way. But, or maybe the SCVs that died to Zealots who are already gone, and I didn't see them, and that's a 3-kill Zealot, 4-kill Zealot. Man, that's so hard to take down. So hard to take down when they got that +1 attack and that charge ability. So, dude, 67 to 54 workers here in favor of ShoWTimE. Been going back and forth here. ShoWTimE currently out the win. Mules are a big part of this, too. GuMiho's main army didn't really participate. I thought for sure maybe with the drop happening here and the drop attempted here that we'd see GuMiho move into the front, but he was dealing with Zealots inside the main base and the natural base, too. So, not great, I would say, here from GuMiho. He's getting a Ghost Academy. Disruptors are being added to the mix here now from ShoWTimE. And GuMiho taking that 4th base up here at about the 12 o'clock position here on Oceanborn. So EMP is going to be a big deal. ShoWTimE casually throwing up a 5th base down here at the 6 o'clock. So trying to stay a base up on the Terran because mules are good. That's how this works. Right. +2 attack is coming in from ShoWTimE. Working on +2 as well is GuMiho. Upgrades seem pretty close. Although Chrono Boost can definitely put the Protoss player ahead if that's what is prioritized. Pro was going to throw up a pylon for scouting purposes, then scouted with his face instead. That hurts. Ghosts coming in, and I don't know, Guardian Shield is popped, but that's a cancel on the 5th base. Well done. Medevac for the cancel seems like a pretty fair trade. Killing Medevacs is how you really reduce the power capabilities of a Terran player, as that Widow Mines completely obliterates a Zealot. +3 attack getting started from GuMiho as soon as +2 attack finishes. Excellent job by him. He now has a bit of an upgraded advantage. Oh no, just kidding. That's +2, right? No advantage. He's just pulled even on the upgrades here with the Protoss, which is about all you can expect against a Protoss player because, again, Chrono Boost exists. So, ShoWTimE sending Zealots across the map, as he loves to do, especially since the Zealots got that little base movement speed upgrade after charge. When they were given that in a patch, ShoWTimE was one of the Protoss who really started using these guys as run-by tools, right? Just like Cracklings are with Zerg. Same deal. You show up. Too smart. Too smart. GuMiho's ready for that. He knows. He knows. Another... Oh, I thought that was a scouting probe again. OBS goes into observation mode. Wow, they want to catch these Zealots so bad. Free Zealots are free. Maybe you can recall them out of there. Or maybe you can just let them die. That's fine, too. Group to the south. Going to take down this 5th Nexus again. And by take it down, I mean force a cancel on it. Yeah, two cannons and a shield battery. Not enough, I'm afraid. EMPs tossed down quite nicely on those Stalkers. Really, really good plays there for sure. Ooh, in ShoWTimE, he thought about engaging there, but the EMP took so much of the shields off of everything in this army. Look at it. Look at how little blue there is here. I mean, the Stalkers are blue, but you know what I'm talking about. Round of Zealots comes in. Colossus getting swipes off. The HP count on GuMiho's army, not particularly fantastical either. Yeah, man, this is a great game. What is over here? A single Marine takes down a probe who built the... I guess it's the 6th base now. Because the 5th base is getting retaken again. 3rd time there. 6th base coming up right side. 4th base from GuMiho pretty much untouched. More Prism, more Ghost, Disruptor shots. That's a lot of Disruptors, man. No, 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 no! GuMiho! Oh, punish with huge Disruptor shots. EMP is trying to even the score here, but GuMiho just not paying attention for half a second. This is why a lot of non-Protoss players hate Disruptors, especially Terran, though. You just don't pay attention for half a second, and a little circle comes in and deletes half of your army. Ooh, that was big. I mean, Terrans can't really complain too much about Protoss these days. At least not at the highest levels because, man, they are crushing Protoss generally. But, yeah, at the, your level, Diamond level, absolutely. Disruptors are way better than they are here. ShoWTimE, smelling blood. APM spiking up, man. Got an average of 400 APM. When did ShoWTimE turn into a 400 APM Protoss? Disruptor shots taking out a tank. Disruptor shots taking out a Marauder. Disruptor shots can only do so much, but also, God, they're getting connections off here. I'm not sure if GuMiho's not, there you go, targeting the disruptors well enough, but then he does. Now the disruptor count is 2, and none of them are with this army. Zealots getting warped in, army value 83 to 86. GuMiho holding on. Taking a 5th base up at the 1 o'clock position here, muling it up quite nicely. Income tab is favoring ShoWTimE currently, but again, in a PVT, it goes up and down all the time, consistently, as those mules come in. Fusion Core on the way. Probably for advanced ballistics for Liberators. Liberators against Protoss army have been good since Liberators were introduced. Honestly, Stalker is taken out. There you go. Vikings getting target fire there. Colossus has been doing a great job, honestly. 8 kills, 5 kills, 13 kills. Vikings are gone. So much harder to deal. Maybe forcing... Well, that planetary does finish. I was going to say, forcing a cancel on the planetary upgrade, but no, the upgrade does complete here. More Zealots coming in. Disruptors zoning away while the target fire on the planetary is here. No Immortals, but they take it down anyway. A bunch of mules go down. Fairly low energy mules, but still 10 SCVs get killed. It's 80 to 55 workers in favor of ShoWTimE right now. Nova shot. Not great. Good split that time. This time not worrying about... taking down the War Prism. Canceling that warping. Disgusting plays. What? Nova takes out, I think, a Marine there. Army value 73 to 51. Nova shot, but more Marines dying. High ground, and that's a GG. ShoWTimE gets the win. GuMiho recognized he was economically in a horrendous position, as shown by the income advantage tab. He only had 55 workers to 80 for ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE is casually sitting on 6 bases, and he's on 4. And the death of this base, he couldn't protect it, was enough. It all started with that one disruptor hit, man. Right here, I think it happened. Disruptors near bam bam. 2, I think it was overkill with the disruptor hits. They don't stack damage. But yeah, still a lot of stuff died there, and GuMiho just had a really hard time catching up past that point. Disgusting micro at the end of the battle there, though. Current APM 453 for ShoWTimE at the end right there, and 251 for GuMiho. Average of 487 to 348. Both players playing very quickly, though. Absolutely incredible stuff. I want to take a look. It's not so much army value, right? It's more okay, so like right here. So army value is about the same. 85 to 86. I believe I called that out. 97 and 93. Zealots warping in, stuff being produced. And then yeah, I think a lot of Zealots. There you go. Canceling that warping of Zealots hurts, but my gosh, the Colossus. Yeah, it's a lot of it is the Colossus deleting stuff from the left side here. Less about disruptors in this final battle, and more about the... Yeah, so at the end of the battle there, yeah, it's 85 to 46 army supply. Actually, that's cheating. At GG, it's more... Right here, 75 to 52. So yeah, we went from even army value to ShoWTimE having a 23 army value lead. That's a really effective engagement there. Colossus burning through the left side. 17 kills on each of these 2 Colossus. This guy's got 7. He needs to up his game. But overall, I mean, come on, ShoWTimE. Playing so well. Keeping those Colossus alive. Sniping those Vikings as you do. Disruptor shots, absolutely key today as well. Taking out this planetary, major part of the win there too. And GuMiho falls here on Oceanborn. That is some really, really great PVT out of ShoWTimE, getting the win. Showing Protoss players how to win against Terrans. And I kind of hate to say, like, maybe you need a couple lucky disruptor shots. But seriously, if you're a lower level Protoss player, by lower level, I mean like Diamond, which is where I am, then yeah, toss a couple disruptor shots at your enemy's bio ball. See if you get lucky with it. And if you do, bam, you gonna win. Well, I'm not going to guarantee that, but it helps. It helps a lot. So, end of the day, fantastic game. Resources lost, 21,000 for GuMiho, 20,000 for ShoWTimE. That's going to do very, very nicely. Also, how many Colossus died today? 0. All 3 Colossus that were produced today stayed alive, which is bananas. 6 Disruptors died, which is big. All 3 tanks went down. I think GuMiho gave up on tanks after that early stage. The Marauder push was really good and really effective. The counterattack by ShoWTimE pulled him even, and then it was just kind of a back and forth from there. So GG! Absolutely fantastic stuff. And that's going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.